Okay, I guess we can begin. Good evening, yogis. Thank you for being here tonight. Um, this is our first class for the month of November. So just find your own rhythm, okay? Especially if this is your first time again stepping on the mat. Make sure that you take ownership of your practice this evening. If you need to break a sweat, be my guest. But if you want to pull back and just make your practice a little bit restorative in the next 60 minutes, that is also okay. Okay, let's begin in your child's pose, please. Let's face the top of the mat. Open your knees out wide as your mats. Push your bums to your heels. Just slowly release your arms down. You can open the palms here first. Allow the forehead to reach down as well. Maybe move the hips side to side if that feels good. Find some time to slowly arrive there first. At this point, just familiarize yourselves with your breath. Begin to inhale and then exhale. Find your own space and rhythm there. Make it your own. Maybe at this point, you can start doing your Ujjayi breath, where you inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose as well. Last two here. Take a deep breath in, exhale. Your next in breath, lift the chest please. Walk your hands close to your knees. Palms press down. As you breathe in, lengthen the spine, push your chest forward, lengthen the throat. Drop your shoulders please. Gaze up to your nose. As you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Push the floor with your hands, round the back, suck the navel in. And again, inhale. So finding length here. Exhale, rounding the back. So again, find your own pace. Doesn't have to be too fast or too slow. Just enough for you to come into your own respective bodies there. Last one. Come back to neutral. Maybe shorten the stance or the width of your shape there. Interlace the fingers please. Just move your hands around. Let's mobilize your wrists, your fingers, your hands there. And reverse. Open and close please. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders up and back. Just a few rounds here first. Making sure the shoulders are alive and loose. And reverse. Good. Walk your hands forward once again. Let's come back to your child's pose first. Let's just find the length in the arms. So fully stretch your arms there. So elbows are lifted. Okay, hands in line with the shoulders. You can go wider. You remember to externally rotate the arms there. Maybe the forehead is able to reach down. It's okay if it's not happening. Inhale. Exhale. So from here, just lift the hips. Maybe look forward. Tuck the toes under without changing anything there. Begin to lift your knees off the mat. Push your hips to the back. Maybe you can bend the knees here first. Take it easy on your hamstrings. So notice that you are already in your downward facing dog. So the pose becomes much more efficient, or the approach becomes much more efficient. In less than 3 or 4 movements, you're up already in your downward facing dog. Without changing the placement of your hands, without changing the placement of your feet, you're up there in your down dog. Your next in-breath, lift the heels please. Fully stretch those legs. As you exhale, heels lower down. And again, in. Give your legs a stretch. Exhale, down. Last 3, in. Down. In. Down. Lift. And down. Your next in-breath, come forward to your plank. Stacking your shoulders above your wrists, please. So notice you did not change anything. You just move your spine forward. And reversing the order, as you exhale, just move the hips back. Down dog. So again, it's a much more efficient movement. Inhale. Come forward. Come back. Last 3, in. X. 2 more. So you're rolling the spine forward. You roll it back. 1 more. Push back. Down dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. In. And out. Now bend both knees. Look to the front please. And just travel your feet forward. Take as many steps as you need. So once you're there at the top of the mat, you can separate the feet there first. Take it easy. Hands to your shins, flat back. Chest moves forward. As you breathe out, soften the knees. Allow your hands to reach down. Relax the head. Forward fold. 1 more time. In. Find the length here. Find your release as you exhale. Once again. Feel the backs of the legs stretched. Exhale. Feel your surrender here. 1 more. Exhale. Now grab your opposite elbows. Try to bend the knees gently. Swing side to side. Slow movements first. 3, 2, and then 1. Release your hands down. Slowly we roll up to a standing pose. Take your time, 1 vertebra at a time. We lift, we straighten. And once you're up, reach your arms forward and up. Palms touch. Release your hands to your heart. Hands by your sides. Reach your arms behind, please. Interlace the fingers. So as you press the feet down, stretch your arms away. Gaze up to the ceiling. Pull your nose. As you exhale, bend the knees here. Allow your chest to reach your thighs as you bring your arms up and over. Inhale, halfway lift. Stay with the bind. Exhale, fold. Once again, in, exhale. One more. Exhale. Release the bind. Hands down. Right foot steps back, please. Left foot does the same. Down dog. Breathing in. And then breathing out. One more in. X. As you breathe in, roll forward to your plank, the top of your push-up pose. Knees down. Push back to your child's please. Now roll forward once again. So you're on your knees still. Maybe separate the feet at this point. Lean forward. Bend your elbows close to your rib cage. Then press back up. Push back to your child's. Let's do that again. Let's build strength. Let's build heat. Roll forward. So remember to clip your elbows as you bend your elbows there. Support as you descend. Press back up. Push back. Last two. In. X. In. And X. If you're feeling overwhelmed, remember your options. You can skip poses as well. Nothing is mandatory here. Okay? Downward facing dog. Bend both knees. Look to the front. Walk your feet forward once again. Exhale. Fold. We rise up as we breathe in. We reach our arms up and or forward and up. Changes. Release your hands behind. Once again, interlace. Arms stretch away. Exhale. Halfway. And then fold. Release the bind at this point. Step your feet back once again. Downward facing dog. Roll forward to your plank. You have the option to drop the knees here if you can. Bend your elbows. Push up. Press back up. Down dog. You don't have to do 4 rounds, guys, okay? You can only do 1 or 2, that's okay. You can also bring your knees down to support your descent. You don't want to compromise your body safety just because you want to come into the full expression of the shape, whatever that means for you. Know when to push, know when to step back. So let's rest here first. Knees down, child's pose. Reach your hands back. Maybe grab your heels there. Inhale. Exhale, maybe open them out. Ha. In. X. Last one. In. And exhale. Stay longer here if you need to really rest. Otherwise, let's continue. Come sit in your Vajrasana. Reach your arms forward and up. As you exhale, twist. Left side, so facing the screen there. Land your left hand behind, right hand on top of your left knee. So push with your left hand. So basically you're anchoring yourself there. As you exhale, gaze over to the left. Come back to the center and reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Face the back wall, please. Twist. One more time, inhale there. As you exhale, deepen that twist if you can. Let's do it again. Inhale up. Exhale. Twist. Maybe your left arm, instead of landing back, you wrap your left arm, left hand around, reaching for your right thigh there. For 3, 2, or 1. Inhale. Exhale. Wrap, or just release your right hand all the way down to the floor or the mat. Come back up. Hands down. Push with your hands, please. Tuck the toes under. Come sit in your Malasana. So in your Malasana, try to shorten the stance as much as you can afford. Okay. In this case, my toes are pointing out to the sides. My heels are pointing in. Wherever my toes are pointing at, that's where my knees are also pointing at as well. Okay. Release your hands in front of you, please. Lifting your heels there. Right knee lowers down. Almost close to your right hand. Come back to the center. Left knee lowers down. Come back to the center. So just do that a few more times. Try to notice if one side feels much more accessible than the other. If there is any discomfort at all, discomfort that it feels painful enough, please refrain from doing it. Discontinue whatever it is that you are doing. Okay? Last round. Right knee lowers down. Hold it here. Right hand presses down. Open your left knee out to the side. If you can bring your left heel down, good. Push gently though. Okay? So you're basically moving your chest away so that you get to straighten your left arm there. Come back to the center. Maybe tiptoe again. Maybe you can release your right heel there. Left hand down. Three, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, wherever you're facing, slowly come up. Adjust the feet so that the feet are under your hips once again. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward, please, especially if you are standing at the back of the mat. Make some adjustments. Inhaling, exhaling. Lift your right leg up to the sky, turn like a dog. Point the toes, please. Core plank. Right knee to your chest, round the back as you shift your weight forward. Look down, please. Right foot steps in. So if it doesn't get through, grab your ankle. Just slowly assist the foot. From there, move forward and back first. Maybe move the hips as well. Good. Now lower the back heel down, please, at a 45-degree angle. But you can make some adjustments there because we want to square the hips so that you feel much more balanced. So lower the hips down, move your chest forward, and whenever you're ready, press both feet down firmly. Come up to your warrior one. You can separate the hands here. Just reach for the ceiling. Maybe gaze up or just gaze across the room. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to your heart center, please. Open to your warrior 2. So adjust the back foot. You can widen the stance. Warrior 2 is always wider than your warrior 1. Okay? So you're still bending the front knee. Right knee tracks over your ankle. Your left foot at a certain angle. You're straightening your left leg there. Reach your arms out to the sides, please. You lie with the shoulders. You're not leaning forward or leaning back. Your upper body stays in the middle. Okay? As you inhale, straighten the front leg, please. Both arms reach out. As you exhale, come back to your warrior two. In. Maybe gaze up. Exhale. Warrior two. Last two. In. X. In. And then exhale. Hold it here. Wrap your left arm around the waist, please. If you can reach for your right thigh, good. Open the right palm. Then begin to C-shape that spine. 3, 2, 1. Right arm reaches forward once again. Straighten the right leg. Maybe you can reach for your big toe. Ankle will do. Or even the shin bone. Okay? Wherever you are, open the chest, please. Let the chest face the screen. Gaze up. Follow the gaze as you stretch your left arm up to the sky. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And out. Last one in. And out. Gaze down, please. Come up. Hands to your waist or hips. Pivot the right foot so the toes are in, heels are out. Okay? Inhale, chest lifts. As you exhale, move your chest forward. Release both hands down to your mats. Maybe you can bring them in line with the feet or the arches of the feet. Take a deep breath in once again. Chest moves forward first. As you breathe out, bend your elbows here. Think chaturanga the elbows. The crown of the head reaches down. In. X. Inhale. Exhale. In. And exhale. Chest moves forward as you inhale. Walk your hands a little bit more forward. Bring your left hand under. Okay, you're straightening your left arm there. Right hand onto your hip. Lengthen. As you exhale, twist. You're not twisting the legs though. So your hips remain facing the screen. You're twisting from the waist up. Gaze up once again if you can. On the left gaze. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Gaze down. Release your right hand down, please. Release your hamstrings as well first. Hips move. Knees move side to side. Maybe you can do figure 8s there. For 3, 2, and then 1. Good. So bending both knees. Walk all the way to the left, please. So you're now facing the other side of the mat. Left foot steps back. So you're doing your down dog on the left side at this point. Come forward. You can drop the knees here. Bend your elbows. Release your chest down. Now roll the shoulders up and back. Baby cobra. Full cobra. Upward facing dog. Okay, your choice. Roll onto your toes and heels. We come back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. In and out. Now it's the left leg that lifts high. Point the toes. Hug your left knee to your chest as you shift your weight forward. Gaze down. Step your left foot to the front. Remember to assist if you need to. Then again, charge forward and back first. Allow this moment for you to catch your breath. And you're still moving though. Okay? Back heel lowers down at this point. Remember to set up the base first before you even come up. Press both feet down firmly. Square the hips. Rise up to your warrior one. Breathing in and out. One more here. Hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Open to your warrior two. So remember, go wider if you can afford it. You're still tracking your left knee above your ankle. You don't let the left knee cave in. Adjust the back foot at a certain angle. Both arms reach out to the sides. You look at your top front hand always, okay? Breathing in and out. Let's flow. Inhale, open, and straighten your left leg. As you exhale, come back to your warrior two. In, X. Last two, reaching up, reach back down. One more, warrior two. Now wrap your right arm around, reach for your left thigh if you can. Open the left palm, C-shape that spine. Breathing in and out. Release your left arm forward once again. Reach forward, straighten the left leg. Grab your toe, or any part of your left leg will do actually. Wherever you are, open the chest. Please let the chest face the front. Stack your right shoulder above your left. Gaze up if you can. If it's too much, you can just bring your gaze down. If you're gazing up, right arm reaches up as well. Trikonasana. One more. Now gaze down here. Slowly come up. Hands to your waist. Feet with the left foot. So we're back here. Okay? Inhale. As you exhale, fold once again. So same here. Adjust if you need to. Reach your chest forward first. As you breathe out, maybe adjust the hands as well. Think chaturanga elbows. Inhale. Exhale. In. And exhale. One more in. And then exhale. Your next in breath. Lengthen the spine, walk your hands forward. Now is the right hand that goes under. So remember to straighten your right arm there. Left hand onto your hip. Inhale. As you exhale, remember your lower body, try not to open. It's the upper body that opens, okay? Go only as far as you can. Reach for the ceiling and then release. Bend both knees, side to side. You can breathe there. Inhaling and then exhaling. Okay, walk back to the top of the mat, right side. This is where we started the class. Step back. Down dog. Come forward. Vinyasa. You can bring the knees down again. Otherwise, full chaturanga. Glide. Your chest forward and up. Push with your hands, please. Come back to So you're downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. You can open the mouth there. In and out. One more, in and out. Now lower both knees down, crisscrossing the legs. As you do so, move your hips back. And straighten the legs forward. Release the legs there, shake the legs. Maybe move your feet around the ankle area. Adjust, or similar to your hands, move your hands around the wrist area. And then reverse, both feet, both hands. Good. Okay, now try to make sure that you're in the middle of the mat. Bring your legs together. Strong legs, compact. Try to point your toes, please. Then dig into those heels. Round the back here a lot. Reach your arms forward. So think your chin coming close to your chest. Slowly we go down with control. One vertebra at a time. Not rushing. Just trying to control the negative here. The way we descend without lifting the legs. So the legs feel heavy. And release. Hopefully you were successful there. If not, that's okay. Now hug your knees to your chest. Move your knees around. Good. Lower first, your left foot down. Keep hugging your right knee in. And stretch your right leg up to the ceiling. Try to point the toes. And again, maybe move the foot around. Play with it. How does it feel at this point? So straighten that right leg. Keep pointing the toes up. Release your arms by your sides. If this is too much that you are arching the back, maybe you can support your lower back by sliding both hands under so that the palms of the hands are pressed against the mat. In this way, your lower back becomes much more supported, okay? But if you can, arms by your sides. Now begin to straighten the left leg to the front of the mat. Now as you inhale, curl up, both arms reach forward. Now switch legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. Make sure that you're breathing in and out. The reason why we're curling up, because we want to make sure that the back remains flat against the mat and we're squeezing the abs tight. One more here. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Bend right knee. Release your left knee to your chest. Hug it in. Inhaling. Exhaling. Then begin to stretch your left leg once again. We'll do this on the other side at this point. Move the foot. Spread the toes apart. Make sure the foot feels active. Alright. You can hold on to that left leg. You can release your arms there. Or maybe Slide your hands under once again, okay? So as your left leg remains up and active, begin to straighten the right leg. Inhale. As you exhale, curl up. Reach your arms forward. With control, switch legs. So we're not aiming for fast movements here. We're basically controlling the movements. Try to squeeze the thighs together so that your legs do not splay out, okay? Make sure to breathe in and breathe out. It's very easy to hold the breath, especially if poses become much more challenging. Last one here. And release. Good job, ladies. Now hug both knees to your chest. Maybe move the knees around. Just find comfort there. And switch. So let's release the front of the body, please. Lower your feet down, close to your sit bones. So feet, just in line with the hips. Some of us, depending on how open our hips are, how flexible our ankles are as well, will tend to splay the feet just a little bit wider than the usual. But if you can, try to bring your feet parallel to each other, okay? Arms by your sides, just look up please. Just listen to my voice. As you breathe in, press the feet down firmly, thrust your hips up to the ceiling. As you exhale, lower your hips back down. And again, in, ex. Last two, breathing in, breathing out. One more in, hold it there. Remember to press the feet down firmly. Strong quads, engage the glutes just a little bit. Slide your hands under please. Remember what you did when you were standing up earlier. Interlace those fingers, press your knuckles down to your mats. Notice once you do that, you bring your chest a bit closer to your chin. You have more lift there. If you're having a hard time breathing in and out, bring your chin away from the chest, please. If you want more, you can come onto your tippy toes, work on your calves. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, release the bind, lower the hips down, feet stay where they are. Just bring your knees together please. Give your hands onto your belly. Give yourselves a chance to recover. Allow the lower back to neutralize a bit. Take a deep breath in. Maybe open the mouth. Release. We're almost done, guys. In. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. Now let's counter. Hug your knees back to your chest. Once again, move. And reverse. Now cross one leg over the other. Doesn't matter which. Grab onto your feet like a pendulum there. Swing forward and back. You can use momentum there. Come up to seated please. So once you're there, release your legs forward. Flush the palms up. Arms reach up. Then as you exhale, arms reach forward. And you can grab your toes here. If it's accessible, you can even slide your hands over your feet. Like you're pressing the feet against your palms. If this is too much, you can always opt to soften the knees first. Or instead, Then bring your chest against your thighs so you get to lengthen the spine. Okay, we're focusing on the spine, not on the legs. Alright, so if the legs are not even straight, that is okay. What we don't want to happen is we're forcing our way down with the legs straight but our backs are rounded. Okay, this doesn't accomplish anything. Try to make sure that your shapes align, okay, with your bodies and not the other way around. Just try to navigate your breath there. Every time you inhale, try to create more space so that you can go down deeper as you exhale. Check in with your elbows as well. Sometimes by straightening the arms, you hike up the shoulders close to your ears. We don't want this as well. So we want to soften so that we can relax the shoulders at the same time. Inhale, chest lifts. As you exhale, release. Bend both knees. Let the knees point to the ceiling. Left hand threads under. Grab your right ankle and bring your right heel close to your sit bone. Okay? So basically you want to shorten the stance here, so much so that the right knee is in front of the right hip. Alright? Hug your left knee closer to your chest. Maybe you can reach for the foot. And as you breathe in, lengthen. So notice, so that you can grab the foot, you have to round the back. Alright? But as you breathe in, you extend the spine. As you extend the left leg forward and up. If this is too much, okay, you can climb your hands down. Maybe grab onto your calf or shin bone instead. So here we're focusing on straightening the left leg. Try to point the toes up, please. So energetically, move your chest up as well. Maybe you can release both hands and focus on just lifting. I know it will burn. For 3, for 2, for 1. Catch the foot, catch the left leg. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Let's twist. Bring your left foot, option 1, just in front of your shin bone. Or maybe bring the foot outside of the right knee. Okay? So if I'm facing you, this is where we are. Okay? Try to sit tall, please. Now wrap your right arm around the left knee. Left hand maybe catches the right wrist. Drop the left shoulder, please. Inhale. As you exhale, twist. Breathing in and out. Inhale here. As you exhale, open twist. A much easier version of this twist because there's less compression here in the belly area. Come back to the center. Uncross the legs, please. Okay, reset. Bring both hands down first. You can widen the stance of your feet and your legs. Inhale. As you exhale, drop both knees down to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale down. In. X. In. And then X. center, reset. Now it's the right arm, right hand that threads under. It grabs the left ankle. Bring your left knee down, please. Okay? I have to take it easy because I'm feeling something in my knee at this point. So you don't have to really bring your left heel close to your sit bone. If you're like me, who's feeling something, maybe go wider instead. And if you have a pillow for your left knee to rest on, please use a pillow, okay? Now bend the right knee here. Remember to round the back, catch the foot or any part of your right leg. Then as you breathe in, begin to straighten your right leg. Gaze up, please. Remember, you can also bend your elbows here. So the right leg is active, especially the quad. Maybe, okay, we just move forward just a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Cramps. That happens. Okay, rest it first. Inhale and exhale. Let's twist. Release your right foot outside. Maybe you can make yourselves a little bit compressed or narrow. Remember to sit tall. Wrap your left arm around. You can grab the hand. Inhale and exhale. In and exhale. Try to relax the breath at this point as we wind down the practice. Inhale, open twist, left side. Release everything back to the center once again. Windshield wiper pose. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Last 2. Good. Let's just cross the legs here first. Maybe you can bring your left in front of your right or the other way around, doesn't matter. Just place your hands wherever they feel easy and comfortable for you. Maybe close your eyes here first. Finding ways to calm the nervous system. Making your inhales longer. Making your exhales softer, okay? You're not forcing your breath out. Let's just do a little bit of a breath work here. Let's just do some of Vriti, where the length of our inhales is equal to the length of our exhales, okay? We'll start first with 2 counts, then we progress from there, okay? You can close your eyes there if you want to, but it's not required. So inhale for 2, 1, exhale 2, 1. And again, breathing in, 2, 1, out, 2, 1. Let's go for 3. Take a deep breath in, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 4. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. For 5, guys. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more cycle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Just relax your breath at this point. You can also release your Ujjayi breath at this point. Just naturally breathe in and breathe out. Open your eyes here and release your legs left side of your mats, just to add variety here. Okay, release your feet by moving your feet around and reverse. Alright, so bend the knees, and then you slowly find a way to bring your backs down, then hug your knees back to your chest, or maybe separate the knees a little bit wider. Close to your armpits and stack your feet above your knees. Grab the feet gently. Rock side to side. Slowly come back to the center. Just release your feet down, please. Okay. Maybe you can come into your Baddha Konasana, supine butterfly. Okay. Remember to support your legs by bringing some aid there, like your pillows. You can bring your hands to your thighs just for added support. You can bring your feet farther away from the groin, so that the hips feel easier even if they are in this shape. Or if you want, you can reach your arms over your head, grab your opposite elbows, and drop your arms down so that you're framing your head in between. If you're here in this shape, stay for 5 breaths or so. And once you're done with your Supta Baddha Konasana, you can release your arms by your sides. And maybe you can straighten your legs one at a time. And come into your full Shavasana. Okay? Your choice. I won't be joining you here anymore, but stay there wherever you are. If you're in your Shavasana shape at this point, make sure that the hips are open, the feet are falling down to the sides, Your arms are by your sides but away from the body. Palms are up. Slightly tuck your chin to your chest so that you're not arching the neck there. And if your lights are still on, you can put a towel over your eyes so you can basically rest in your Shavasana. Slowly come back to the spaces around you, please. Gently allow your bodies to move. Your toes, your feet, your legs, all the way up to your arms, your shoulders, even your head. Then zip the legs together. Point your toes to the front. Reach your arms over your head. Give yourselves a full lengthening there, okay? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Now as you exhale, hug your knees back to your chest. Give yourself some warm hug there. You worked on your strength tonight, so pat yourselves on the back, guys, okay? You worked harder tonight. Then roll onto the right side. Knees down, feet down. Come into your fetal pose. Then using your left hand to push, come up to a seated shape, please. Any shape that you like. Bring your hands again wherever they feel Very nice for you. Although I encourage you to bring your hands to your heart space. Inhale. And then exhale. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for your practice tonight. Thank you for being strong, for being active, for your participation. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Namaste, yogis. Thank you once again. Rest well, please. See you when I see you. Bye-bye.